Here now. Okay, do you want to talk about the, wait a minute, am I videoing?
The egg shake.
I am videoing, yeah, about the Phoenix's.
Yes, just with the stories that we've covered at medicalkidnap.com, the stories that have come into us, the 4 most common hospitals that we hear stories from are, number 1 is Phoenix Children's Hospital, hands down.
Arizona is where the...
Arizona, because Arizona takes more children than any other state.
Wow. And they just took the Shores family again.
Yes. And
they're in Arizona.
Yes. So, okay, Phoenix Hospital is number 1. The 2, 3, and 4 are, I have to look at the numbers to see which one is the actual number. But 2, 3, and 4 are Boston Children's Hospital, Greenville Memorial Hospital in Greenville, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt Hospital.
Vanderbilt's in the top 5.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of stories in from Vanderbilt Hospital. And at Vanderbilt Hospital, we're hearing allegations from parents that they believe that their children are being experimented on.
Is that Tamika Davis?
Tamika Davis with the 3 sets of twins.
That's really unusual.
Yes, brittle bones. Vanderbilt, all of these hospitals, one of the things that these hospitals have in common is a child abuse
specialist. And they're looking for child abuse.
Yes.
They're not looking for reasons to rule out possible child abuse. They're looking for reasons for things that might substantiate it.
They're not trained in neurology and all the different things that they would need to, and they're not doing the differential diagnoses that the American Academy of Pediatrics requires them to do. They are required to do differential diagnosis to see, is this brittle bones, or these multiple broken bones, is this from a brittle bones condition such as osteogenesis imperfecta or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or infantile rickets. There are many, many cases, and some out of Vanderbilt, where parents lose their children, and some parents go to prison for brittle bones conditions where they have been numerous experts. We've seen families with 8 to 12 medical experts testifying, willing to testify, writing statements that this is not abuse, that this is a medical condition, that this child has a brittle bones condition that is the reason for the broken bones, and that the parents did not abuse these children.
But the courts don't want to hear that.
The courts don't hear those testimonies, and they listen to the child abuse specialists in the hospital. Vanderbilt has child abuse specialists. Another category we see a lot is Munchausen by proxy. Every single case that we covered at Medical Kidnap of Munchausen by proxy in the United States has been one where there is evidence of medical malpractice.
Oh, they're trying to cover up.
They'll say, they will say, okay, I'm going to sue you, and then amazingly, right after that,
diagnosis.
Child Protective Services comes in and takes their children. Just a word to the wise, if you decide that you're going to sue the hospital for medical malpractice, shut up about it. Do not, please, for the love of God, for the love of your children, do not tell them at the hospital that you plan to sue them.
Wow.
Don't tell them, because that is the quickest way
to get your kids
snatched. To be accused of Munchausen by proxy
and
the children to be taken.
No, I never would have thought that. There is just so much corruption. It is a whole different America than what I thought it was. And we got to. That's why it's important to educate people, because they have no idea.
Right.
And they assume, oh, you lost custody. Oh, DCS took your kids. What did you do? That's the big thing.
And I just said it was a discussion with somebody here that says no, DCS never takes children unless there's a valid reason, unless they've abused the children. They have to have evidence. And I said, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Terri LaPoint with medicalkidnap.com, and I've covered hundreds of these stories from all over the country, and that is absolutely not true. The statistics are showing, we've seen lately out of Kansas, out of Indiana, out of other states, that anywhere from 85 to 94% of the allegations that come against parents with Child Protective Services are unsubstantiated, unfounded. And these children are being removed from their families and their lives destroyed because of unsubstantiated allegations. Nationally, the federal data shows that 80% of children or more that are removed by Child Protective Services nationally are not removed for physical, sexual, or abuse, or even medical neglect or anything like that. found. It's neglect, which is very
allegations,
made up things. The idea that they have to have actual evidence of wrongdoing,
showing harm, definite proof of harm.
Right, actual evidence, which would be required by due process.
Yes.
And our constitutional right to
Yes.
due process. That is not being honored because in many states, hearsay is legally admissible as evidence, and sometimes that hearsay comes from a doctor that
Or just
they want to do that research or trying to cover their behind, but sometimes it comes from a social worker. Sometimes it comes from somebody who got mad at the parent and
sometimes it's an ex-partner.
Yes, we've seen that happens too.
And sometimes it's a extended family member who wants to get the kid.
Right. And so you would think that there would have to be actual evidence in order to do the family court equivalent of a capital of the death sentence. The family court equivalent of the death sentence punishment is termination of criminal rights.
Yeah.
But that literally can happen with absolutely no real evidence.
Yeah.
Because I have, in my files, I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of pages of documents from parents all over the country where I've got evidence that they are innocent, that they have not done anything to hurt their child.
Yeah.
And then they're put into foster care where the statistics, the government's own statistics, again, this is .gov statistics, that children in foster care are at least 6 times more likely to be raped, molested, abused, or killed in foster care than they were even if you left them in a bad home.
And then baby Steffen here, look how, 11 days in custody, and he's in the hospital. He's been in the hospital for months, and he's on life support.
He's on life
after
support.
days, and there was nothing. He was checked by the doctor right before he got snatched. There was nothing. He had this congenital heart problem,
but he was okay.
Right. He was stable, and they were talking about doing surgery down the road. Right. Not immediately, not for procedures immediately.
I have a friend that just discovered that her child been walking around, and he's 3 years old, and has a congenital heart defect that they never identified, and there was nothing that the parents did wrong there ever. So kids can live and do well and thrive with a heart defect. They were going to the doctor. It wasn't like they weren't taking the baby to the doctor.
Right.
They were actually at a rescheduled appointment.
Right.
When the baby was taken. They were at that rescheduled appointment. They had car problems. God forbid that you have car problems in America and can't make it to a doctor's appointment and you call ahead to reschedule.
And it was not.
Lose your child.
It was not a sick child appointment. It was nothing urgent.
Right. So.
And that's in the medical records. There was, so there,
exactly.
And even I'm not in a DCS case. I'm just in a custody case. But the law says you can't, because of the psychological and just the importance of the parent-child bond. Mm-hmm. It's so important that you cannot. The law says you have to have. I think it's the case law. Lots of case law. Definite proof, even just to order supervised visit, just to restrict it, not to terminate.
All across America, we've got thousands and thousands of cases all across America where that is not happening, where on the whim of a social worker, these children are being taken.
Yeah.
And let me explain the financial motivation, because I had somebody just recently tell me, oh, there's no financial motivation. Okay, there is a lot.
Follow the money.
Follow the money. Thank you, Hillary Clinton, for the Adoption and Safe Families Act of 1997 that your husband signed into effect. And it sounded so nice. We're going to help these poor children that are languishing in foster care to find their forever homes. And doesn't that sound sweet? Mm-hmm. Well, it's not. Because what it does is it releases financial incentive to the tune of billions of dollars, to the states for taking children, putting them in foster care. If this comes out of Social Security money, that's our money.
Social Security.
Social Security. Let's take it. let's stop taking this Social Security money to steal kids. Okay?
Right.
So this is what's happening, Title 4E and other streams of revenue. So this goes to the states. The only way the states can access this money is by taking children, putting them in foster care, and then doing all these services and adopting them out to strangers. Because if you adopt them out to family members, which ASPA actually does require, ASPA, the Adoption Safe Families Act, does specify that families
Priority.
has first priority.
Here they come.
That's not being followed all over the country because the money is for stranger adoptions. So, so this money, there are states that are literally balancing their budgets on the backs of stealing children.
And they have to keep that quota.
Yes, because as far as the quotas, there are some of the bonuses that are tied to this. They have to adopt out more children this year than they did last year in order to keep on getting the bonuses. Those bonuses are tied to an increase. So this is not sustainable because at some point you're going to run out of children to take.
That's right.
I mean, this is going to keep on going and escalating unless we stop this. In America, we've got to stop it. Not just America. It's happening in Canada. It's happening in the UK. It's happening in Australia. It's happening in many countries. There are many countries who don't steal children.
There are countries that don't steal children, like Sweden and Norway or something like that.
And Mexico, I think, does.
Really?
To my knowledge. A lot of people actually go to Mexico, so don't go to Canada. You think that Canada might
And be safe.
They don't go to Canada because they are bad about it. Just their media is more. They don't have the freedom of media like we have here. Just talk to Trevor Daring or Velvet Martin of Canada, the advocates there. There's a lot of taking of children, medical kidnapping of children in Canada as well.
Okay.
So,
So that's kind of a nutshell of, yeah, I'm almost to 12 minutes. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
That's good. Okay, but we're here at Clarksville, Tennessee for Steffen Rivenburg. This is June 5th. We're at the courthouse in Montgomery County.